Please, if you join, mute your sound. The first thing I want you to write down is this. Strategy is not a plan. Strategy is a person. Very often, strategy is not a plan. Strategy is a person. Most times we think that we can sit on our own and come up with great ideas that will bring success in our lives. But if you understand what I've just shared, your life will turn around. There is somebody out there who has succeeded. There are people out there who can serve as models. They have succeeded. All you simply have to do is look out for those people and model their strategy. Model it, copy their strategy. When we're in school, we're told that you shouldn't copy. Don't copy your neighbor. Don't copy your neighbor. But in life, you are permitted to copy. You copy people. Look out for people who have done that thing you want to do, who have succeeded in life, succeeded in ministry, in business, in their career, in whatever, in entrepreneurship, in investment. Look out for them and copy their plan. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. There is nothing that you want to do that somebody else hasn't done before. Copy people, copy success. Because when you copy success, you will compress decades into days. You compress decades into days when you copy success. Experience is the fool's best teacher. Experience is the fool's best teacher. Experience is learning from your own mistake. Wisdom is learning from other people's mistakes and avoiding them. So when you copy people, you compress decades into days. When you read books, when you get information from people, or you model people, or you look out for a mentor, you are compressing decades into days. The knowledge that you seek, somebody is a living flesh knowledge. So strategy is not necessarily your thinking or a thought. Strategy that works, that saves you stress, is a person. Look for that person. Look for that model. And if you do this, you will achieve success quickly. And there are people who have created, so we're studying different races yesterday and realized that there are people who have created. Now, let me say this also to you. Money is not a creation of man, of God. Money is not a creation of God. God did not invent money. Money is a man's creation. Money is a man's creation. Do you get what I said? Money is created by man, and men understand how it works. It is not religion that brings money to you. It is understanding how money works. It's understanding how money works. The wealthiest people on earth, for those of us, with all due apologies to those who are Christians, are not the believers. The wealthiest people on earth, are those who understand how money works. Money is a creation of man. Does it make sense to anybody? So it's very important that we lay that foundation as we go. Now I'm going to quickly show. I'm going to mute all our sounds now, and I want us to, as we join, mute your sound. I'm going to take you straight into my screen, the slide I have for you today, and hope that you get as much value. I'm going to, for those of us who are in the WhatsApp group, I'll be sharing that link again. I'll be sharing that link again to us so that we can watch a video of yesterday, part 1. And today we are going to look at part 2 of it. We're going to look at part 2 of it. We're going to study the part 2 section of this. So if you're just joining us, welcome, and welcome. So money series part 2, things that you need to know about money. Tomorrow we'll talk about investment. So let's talk about money. Money-wise series 2. My name is George Asian. I'm a professional speaker. I am an entrepreneur. I run actual businesses. I'm also an investor. I love to invest. Money is in Forex, money in crypto, money in different things. I do a lot of investment. I try things. You're not an investor if you have not lost money before. I've lost money. I've tried things. I've lost money. I've gained money. So I do investments, I run business, I run a multimedia studio, I have a photography studio, I have a printing press, a car wash, and a few other interests like that. I've done business, literal business. I pay salaries on a monthly basis to people. I give money to, I do things. So I've known business for a while. I'm also a professional speaker. By God's grace, I've traveled around Nigeria speaking and training people. I'm interested. I also run a public speaking school where I teach people how to become better speakers. But I'm also, like I said, this time I'm discussing investment. I saw an opportunity. I got involved in the opportunity. It launched yesterday. I'm part of it, and I want to share the opportunity with you. Before I share the opportunity with you, let me give you value. Now, if you're just coming to this group, I'd like you to mute your sound so that you can get enough value. Remember, we're recording this, and you can watch it again. All right, so what is happening here? If you look what's happening here, you will see that somebody has died. And this person is most likely a poor person. He died. He died in penury. But when he died, his sons and his daughters and his connects, people who drove him to the burial ceremony with cars, trying to give him a fitting burial. They put him in this casket and they are burying him. That is a burial ceremony. But this man died in penury. He had no money, but the quality of cars parked to honor him in his death is amazing. The quality of people that show up just to honor him when this poor man dies. The first thing I want you to write down in your note is this. You never know how many persons you are connected to until how many persons a poor man, please let's get it right. You never know how many persons a poor man is connected to until his funeral. Please, that's an error. Correct it. You never know how many persons a poor man is connected to until his funeral. Please get that. You never know how many persons a poor man is connected to until the day of his death, until his funeral ceremony, his burial ceremony. That means that he was connected indirectly to these quality people. But because he did not understand this law of network and connection, he didn't understand the law of network and connection, he died in penury. Let's my prayer now for you. May you not die with a vast connection that you have not explored and exploited. So the key factor here is this. You need to learn how to explore and exploit your network before you leave this earth. You need to dig in because somebody in your network can help you. Somebody in your network, somebody or a group of people can give you the money, the billions that you're looking for. The moment you understand this, it will help you. So let me introduce you to the law of network and connection. What does this law state? This law states that there is someone or a group of people in your network, directly or indirectly, that can help you. Again, there is someone or a group of people in your network, directly or indirectly, that can help you. So that in your contacts, there is a contact or there are a group of contacts that can turn your life around. All you need to do is explore your contacts. All you need to do is exploit your contacts. Reach out to them, nurture it, and you'll be surprised how these people can connect you to your destiny helpers, to your golden connections. So you need to start thinking in terms of relationships. People who are successful value relationships. People who are successful deliberately network. People who are successful deliberately connect with people. You are intentional in your connection. You don't just allow things to happen. You connect deliberately because the goal is this. You don't want to die the way you are without thoroughly exploring and exploiting your network. So this is what we have said already. If you just join this group, I'd like you to mute your sound. Make sure you're muting your sound. Someone in your network can help you. Somebody in your network knows a person or group of persons who can help you. Oh, this is so fantastic. The money that you seek, the blessing that you seek, the connection that you seek, the breakthrough that you seek will not come from heaven, will come from people. And somebody in your contact, even the least person you expect, can help you. This is called the law of network and connection. You deliberately network and you connect with people. You've got to be cautious. You've got to be nice. Because even the person that looks like a very negative person at the beginning may be your link to your next breakthrough. If you understand this, you're on your way to health. So you don't throw anyone. So write this boldly in your notes. I am going to explore and exploit my network. I'm going to look out for people who are directly connected to me and those who are not directly connected to me, that those who are directly and those who are indirectly connected to me. So here's the rule. You are 4 persons away from anyone that you want to meet. If I want to meet Joe Biden, the president of America, the current president of America, all I need to know is somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows Joe Biden. I am 4 persons away from anyone that I want to meet. Sociologists believe that every individual is connected to at least 300 persons. That you right now, you are connected directly to 300 persons. That is your friends, your colleagues, your associates, your church members, people that are in your direct connect. You are 300 persons that you connected 300 persons directly. Now, if these 300 persons that you're connected to are also connected to 300 people each, that means that at your second level generation, you are connected indirectly to 90,000 people. At the first level, you're connected to 300 people. At the second level, you're connected to 90,000 people. If these 90,000 people are connected to 300 people each, what that means is that you are connected indirectly at the third level to 27 million people. If these 27 million people are connected to 300 million people each, what that means is that you are connected indirectly at the fourth level to 8.1 billion people. Wait a minute, the world population is 7 billion, or slightly above 7 billion. 7 billion. So that means that you have an excess of 1.1 billion or 1 billion people. And what that simply means is that you're connected to people in the future and in the past. You're connected to somebody in these 8.1 billion people, indirectly or directly, that can help you. All you simply need to know is somebody in your first 300 who knows somebody in the 90,000, who knows somebody in the 27 million or the 2.7 million, who knows somebody in the 8.1 billion. That person that you know in the 8.1 billion is the person that you seek. So you are 4 persons away from anyone that you need to meet. So the truth is that you need to deliberately, explore and exploit your network. So when you understand the power of people, when you understand the power of connect, you understand that, look, by exploring and exploiting, by working with teams, by working with communities like we discussed yesterday, you're going to be taking advantage of leverage. Rich people understand leverage. Leverage means assistance. We said that there are very important leverages you need to understand. Yesterday, we said the leverage of information or books. Book is a very powerful leverage. You're reading what somebody has done in a few years, in a few pages, in many years, in a few pages, maybe in 50 years, in a few pages. And then you can compress decades in days by getting information. And that leverage you need to have, that you can have, is the privilege of having a mentor, connecting with mentors. Mentors will help you avoid the pitfalls of failure. They will model success for you. They will help you succeed. So if you want to be rich, look out for models. Remember what I said, that when it comes to strategy is not necessarily your thoughts, or your thinking. Strategy is a person. Somebody has achieved what you're looking for. Look for that person and model him. You'll get leverage. You'll stop many years of wasting time and succeed. Another thing that constitutes leverage is skill. By developing skills, you achieve things faster. Another thing that constitutes leverage are tools. There are certain tools. There are tools that you can use, digital tools, softwares that you can use to achieve the success that you're looking for. Another thing that constitutes leverage is systems. Systems will save you stress, will save you time, energy, and money. System means save you time, energy, and money. save you time, energy, and money. So to save you so much, there are systems, there are financial systems, there's multi-level marketing systems, there's crowdfunding systems. So when you understand systems, you are going to really achieve, you're going to get leverage. Another thing that can also give you leverage are teams, working with teams, building a team. Together, everybody can achieve more. You want to learn how to connect with people and form communities. That's why on WhatsApp and on Facebook, groupings, communities are emphasized, because that's the way to wealth. Systems, teams, working with people, this is very important. So leverage could also mean, we discussed that yesterday, leverage means other people's money. You truly want to be wealthy, you cannot be wealthy on your own money. You can't work all the years of your life and think that you will make money from your own money. You use other people's money to generate the money you're looking for. You need to work with people and understand the power of OPM. You should also understand the power of OPK. OPK means other people's knowledge. What does other people's knowledge mean? Read books, journals, attend courses, classes, so that you can compress decades into days. You can leverage, skip all that time by using OPK. You need to understand other people's contact. Remember what I said? Your contact can be your breakthrough. A contact leading you to a team can be your breakthrough. So OPC is other people's contacts. OPI is other people's ideas. OPE is other people's efforts and experience. By working with people and then working as a team, using the MLM system or using the crowdfunding system, using the network marketing system, you can leverage on other people's efforts and systems. I showed you some diagrams yesterday, probably will show you before the end of this program. But if you're going to truly understand wealth, you must understand leverage. So let me introduce you to a concept that some of you may be aware of, but you may not be aware of. It's called crowdfunding. It's called crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is a very powerful way to get wealth. And in more recent times, from the year 2000 down for 21 years, crowdfunding has become a big deal. In those days, crowdfunding was an exclusive thing done by people, but today crowdfunding has become bigger and better. And today you can have access, you can enjoy crowdfunding thanks to the internet. All right. Crowdfunding is when people contribute money so that you can pursue that idea, so that you can, pursue that project. You can raise money for that. When people contribute resources for you, that's what crowdfunding is. What is crowdfunding? This class is a very short class. Now I'm going to share some beautiful quotes by a few persons. This is what Duncan Niederbro, I'm sure I murdered the name, but please, Duncan, the former NYSE CEO, says. He says, crowdfunding will become the future of how most small businesses are going to be financed. Crowdfunding will become the future of how most small businesses are going to be financed. Working with a group of people, funding a particular project or funding a particular person to do something is the future of small businesses. Let's look at what Rodrigo Nino, he is the founder and CEO of Prodigy Network. He says that crowdfunding is creating a new public market which connects common people with investment opportunities that used to be accessible only by the very wealthy. So as a common person, with the understanding of crowdfunding, you can have wealth. You can raise money to start your business. When I talked about OPM being other people's money, leveraging on other people's money to start that project, to that business. It is a very important part of crowdfunding. Look what Ethan Malik says. Ethan is a professor at Wharton University. He says the unique value of crowdfunding is not community. The unique value of crowdfunding is not money. The unique value of crowdfunding is community. Community building is very vital. Community influencing is you need to have your community. Rich people build networks, rich people build communities. And that's what crowdfunding can afford you. Let's look at some other interesting facts. This is by Josephine Dale-Mans. He's the founder of Charlie Magazine. He says, crowdfunding isn't about collecting money. It's about making something happen with a crowd of people who believe in something. Not more people, not rich people with a lot of power, just people like you and me. Crowdfunding is a way to go. Let me give you the same. Rodrigo Nino says that in crowdfunding, the interest of the individual is aligned with the interest of the crowd. We discussed e-cooperative yesterday, and the idea is crowdfunding. Contribute for this person, let him achieve his goal. Contribute 2K for this person, let him achieve his goal. Contribute 4K for that person, let him achieve his goal. Whatever it is that he wants to achieve is a form of crowdfunding. Sometimes even MLM is a form of crowdfunding. It has been there. Our generations, in the Yoruba culture particularly many years ago, even before money as we know it today was invented, during the trade by barter season, they did a lot of crowdfunding. They supported their brother to farm and so on. So crowdfunding has been there. So what is crowdfunding? For those of you who are taking down notes, crowdfunding is the practice, according to Merriam-Webster's dictionary, crowdfunding is the practice of soliciting financial contributions from a large number of people, especially from the online community. This is what Merriam-Webster's dictionary says, and that's what our vision, the e-cooperative platform Africa, is helping you do. Let's see another definition of crowdfunding. What is crowdfunding? Crowdfunding is exactly what it sounds like. A business owner or entrepreneur individual seeks the capital necessary to grow their business via appealing to the global investing public, the crowd. Think of the social media for the fundraising spectrum. Investors may be individuals, SMSF, venture capital funds, etc., etc. So crowdfunding can be used to push a project. Crowdfunding can be used to do a startup company. Crowdfunding can be, given to investors who invest. Crowdfunding would give you profit. Crowdfunding can help you do, you see it in microcredits. You see crowdfunding in P2P lending. You see crowdfunding a lot on web platform. Like what we're doing, we're using the web platform and we're using some kind of crowdfunding. So pay attention. All right. Now, there's a lot of research. So it's not just something that people are doing. A lot of research has been done. There's something they call, this paper was done by a person called Karsten Webslav. And she did a paper on developing a policy framework for emerging crowdfunding ecosystems. You can check ORF issue brief and do your research. For those of you who like knowledge, who like to get knowledge, go and check ORF issue brief and find out this title, this article, read it to help you understand about developing a policy framework by emerging crowdfunding ecosystems. Americans, Europeans understand these systems. So let's look at some statistics, some very important statistics about crowdfunding. Now, in 2017, in the European countries, remember I told you yesterday that the whites, the Caucasians, have an understanding about wealth that the black man does not understand. They have an understanding about wealth that the black man does. That's why 1.4% of the black people are the richest, but a large number, 61% of the wealthy people are the Europeans and the Americans, because they have an understanding about what. The next is 25%, the Israelis. The Israelis understand support system, apprenticeship system. They understand how to work with, they connect with themselves strongly. And the whites do a lot of crowdfunding, even the Israelis. So you see in this charts you have here, you see that small business in the European countries that make money, and look at 41.4% of entrepreneurs raise their money through crowdfunding in 2017. How many Nigerians are raising their money through crowdfunding? Very few. I'm going to show you some Nigerian companies that have raised their money through crowdfunding. So if you have a beautiful idea, you deserve to raise money. You deserve to raise money to start a business. And so if there's a system that can enable you raise money, why don't you exploit it? That's why they say in network marketing, they say do it to raise money. What dreams do you have? Then use network marketing model to raise the money for your business. It's a kind of crowdfunding. All right, so music and recording arts, 4.5% were raised through crowdfunding. Real estate, for real estate businesses, 6.2%. I've done a crowdfunding for real estate business before. In 2017, I did it. I have properties in the UK just because I did crowdfunding. All right, they have films and performing arts, 12.2%, and then social causes like philanthropy and all that through crowdfunding. You need to understand these dynamics. It is not us, Look at it, small businesses constitute 70%, and animal welfare, arts and sports, community, charity, death, funerals. In fact, we do it unconsciously. When we have funerals, when we have weddings, we do crowdfunding. All right. Somebody came to me and said he wants to get married. I said, he has to look for money. I said, no, it's not about the way we did. Companies contribute money. Do we crowdfund for a person's marriage in the African culture? So instinctively, we do that. We contribute for people's marriage. You see that again and again. People do a lot of crowdfunding. So let me show you some established websites, established organizations that have been crowdfunding from the year 2000. I'll just run through their profile. So you don't think that we're just coming up with some things. No. That I don't get involved with something we have not investigated. So I joined a cooperative, I studied, and I realized, okay, these guys are doing crowdfunding. These guys are doing e-commerce. These guys are doing savings. So you can also write down these names and go and see that crowdfunding is a thing that has been there. We have Indiegogo. It's a crowdfunding platform. We have Seed Invest. We have Kickstarter. We have micro ventures. We have Pledge Music, like name implies, is for musicians. We have WeFunders. We have Flash Funders. We have Seed Engine. We have Republic. We have Burn Raisers. We have Seed and Spark. We have Nest Seed. These are platforms that they use crowdfunding to get resources. So there are different types of crowdfunding. For example, we have donation crowdfunding. Most of you know GoFundMe. Somebody has a little issue, a sickness or something, and then they tell the person, okay, let's raise money for you. So they put out the appeal, people run 1,500, and then that's donation crowdfunding. We have reward crowdfunding. We'll look at the meaning very shortly. We have equity or equity crowdfunding. That is, you have a stake in the business that been started. We have debt crowdfunding. You lend somebody money and the person pays you back with a little interest. Those are the types of crowdfunding that we have. Donation-based crowdfunding. Funding provided as a gift with nothing expected in return. Those are donation-based crowdfunding. Debt-based crowdfunding. Funding provided expecting a return of capital plus interest. It's called debt-based crowdfunding. Equity-based crowdfunding. Investors receive equity, that's a stake, a share in the company, in the venture in return for investment. That's equity-based, as you can invest in a particular company and have a share in that company. So that every time the business makes money, you have. That's how Mark Zuckerberg started. That's how they started Facebook. They had crowdfunders. In fact, in cryptocurrency, there's something called pool, crypto pool, where you put in money to get a coin started. And I hear that in the cooperative, very soon they'll be launching their coin. They'll be launching the coin because as long as we are in the community, we are all having the same interest, a coin can be created. And most people don't have this understanding. That's why Bitcoin became very big. From 2009, it became very big because it's about people that are using it. And what gives value to the coin is the number of people using the coin. So it's even churches don't understand, they can come with a crypto, a coin that they can use among themselves to do business because we have a large community. So we have reward-based crowdfunding. Rewards often being produced is provided to investors. When they produce stuff, they give them. Then you have pro-social lending-based crowdfunding. Funding provided as a debt without interest that emphasizes pro-social gender. So reward, I'm just going to run through them. Reward crowdfunding, what do we mean by that? Examples of a reward crowdfunding is Kickstarter. Kickstarter is the world's largest reward crowdfunding platform. It was launched in April 28, 2009 in New York City as an alternative way to raise funding for performance arts projects and productions. Kickstarter, you can Google it up and find out what they do. Its model was to encourage low-value donations from a large group of people rather than a lot of money from few individuals. Have small money donated for somebody who wants to produce a movie or something. It's called Kickstarter, an amazing stuff. All right. It has raised $3.5 billion through hosting 124,935 successful projects. The figures are updated daily by Kickstarter. That's a crowdfunding project. Successful projects pay 5% commissions plus 3% transaction charges. So crowdfunding is there. We have Indiegogo, which is also a competition to crowdfunding. Indiegogo actually launched first in January 2008 in San Francisco, again, as an alternative way to raise funds for art projects. Indiegogo also quickly grew to host projects in many different categories. We have a significant difference is that Indiegogo allows projects to receive money that's pledged, even if they fail to reach targets. Okay, when this happens, their regular 5% commission rises to 9%, plus there are always transaction fees, approximately 3% for everybody. So we have companies like Pledge Music, like the name implies, they are involved in music, helping you raise money. That's for music. And Seed Spark is an industry-specific crowdfunding platform for TV and film industry, and is based in Los Angeles. It was launched in December 2012, and with an overall aim to build an independent film community. It provides filmmakers with reward-based crowdfunding facility that claims 75%. So they claim 75% success rate. So people, Americans, our Caucasian brothers, are doing this right. Then for farmers, there's a crowdfunding platform for farmers. Barn Raisers is a platform for artisan food producers, small farmers, exponents of sustainable, healthy living. It encourages its community of over 30,000 like-minded people to crowdsource advice and contact from each other, and also provides rewards. Crowdfunding facilities, they claim, has 65% success rate. It was launched in 2014, and 187 products have been successful. The largest amount rate has been 93,190. So crowdfunding is also another very important thing that they do in Barn Raisers. And these are packages we'll have in eCooperative. These are packages that eCooperative will. So you need to start having an understanding of it, because that is the way to wealth. That is the way to wealth. That is the way. So there's also, aside that kind of fund, we have what's called equity. All right, so the equity means stake. What are the companies that do equity crowdfunding? There's something called WeFunders. WeFunders is the early market leader, and it launched in 2012. The minimum invest size is $100. WeFunders has created internal investors club in order to part-time for that. In order that part-time investors in the network can access the wisdom and leadership of more experienced and professional investors and combine their investment with them on equal. So these are platforms created in America, mostly. That's their logo, all right? That's it. Crowdfunding for startups and small businesses, they do that a lot. Although we have Start Engine that also was created in 2015 in Los Angeles again, and they do quite a lot. They have 6,000 plus investors. We have businesses that have been crowdfunded in Nigeria. Now, I'm talking about Nigeria because I'm in Nigeria. If you're in Ghana or in Cameroon or Zimbabwe or Zambia and you are in this platform, please bear with us. I need you to chat me up. We're going to have a meeting so that we can see how we work together. I'm building a team. I want to have Ghanaians and people work together. I'm building my own team. But let me talk about companies that have been crowdfunded, have enjoyed crowdfunding. A few of them have enjoyed crowdfunding. LifeBank, FarmCrowdy, Minds.io, Flutterwave. Flutterwave is a payment platform. Printivo, Thrive Agric. I know Hotels.ng. The founder is Mark Essien. He got money from people putting resources for him. All right. Publicia, Paystack. These are platforms that were crowdfunded, and the young people who understand, who think like our European brothers. We said 61% of the richest people in the world are our European brothers, and they think differently. They think numbers, they think value, they think volume, they think numbers, and they think frequency. Just always have that at the back of your mind. Value, volume, numbers, frequency. Paystack in September 2020 was capitalized by Stripe with $200 million. Flutterwave also had huge fundings, because it's only when you are able to start your business and grow to a certain point that you can have capitalization. And because we don't think along those lines, we build our mushroom business. We have a lot of mushroom businesses and we don't scale. So crowdfunding will enable your business to scale. This is so vital. All right. So cooperatives and crowdfunding measures. So cooperatives are very similar, slightly different, but very similar. So what the e-cooperative system has done is that it has merged cooperative with crowdfunding, with multi-level marketing. That's merged them together so that with a little amount of money, and your ability to connect and your ability to build a team of only four, You can raise any money you're looking for. You can raise 4 million, any money you're looking for. So I want to introduce you to eCooperative Africa. eCooperative Africa is the platform that can help you get leverage. You understand team building. You understand working with people. You understand how to leverage. And that is the website you need to visit. You can go up there to read stuff. They will help you to raise funds. You can raise funds using their unique, decentralized decentralized form of financing that will help you to raise funds, more like a unique peer-to-peer kind of system that will help you to contribute and raise funds. Beyond just that, they also enable you to enjoy enough information, because you see, you cannot be bigger than what you know. You need information. You will learn. You can download quality materials on information products from that platform. It is using crowdfunding, MLM, and a bit of cooperative. You need to understand how you do that. Okay, you can also save your money there. You can save. You can buy. They have an e-commerce platform, and you can also invest in the platform. So this is a summary of what eCooperative does. Right now, they have the raising funds platform, so you can join and raise money. But in the next few weeks, they're going to have savings come out. They're going to have you invest money. People already investing money. You can have the e-commerce business, and of course, investment. So those are the things that they have in eCooperative. So how do you join eCooperative? How do you join eCooperative? You cannot just enter the cooperative. You have to contribute to somebody. You have to support somebody. And they say support with 2,000 naira. That is about $4. I don't know how much is in Ghana cities. I don't know how much is in Zimbabwe or Zambia currency, but I do know that it is $4. Determine that in your currency. So you need to have a sponsor. All right. Your sponsor is somebody who has given you a link, who has upgraded to level 1. For those of you who are registered and you have not upgraded to level 1. To upgrade to level 1 means that you have paid somebody, you've contributed somebody 2,000 naira, the person has confirmed your payment, and the person has upgraded to level 1. That is when you can now share your link. Don't share your link if you have not moved from level 0 to level 1. So here's what happens. So that is you there. What do you need to have going for you? First of all, you need to have your phone needs to work very well, or your laptop. You need to have an email address, whether it's Gmail or Yahoo, and you need to have a bank account, a local bank account, Very soon we'll add this. The system, according to what I hear, is that they'll also have a wallet. You have a wallet. You can have a crypto wallet. Now, when you go to the website, there is support. If you're a registered member, you can click on support and send mails, ask your questions, especially if you're a member. You can interact with them. You can download, you can complain, and I'm sure that they'll respond to you in less than 24 hours. They work between 9 and 5. So their support is open. You can get information from them. So for you to succeed in this business, having registered with 2,000 naira, the thing is that once you pay with 2,000 naira and then you've contributed to somebody, your dashboard will be filled with loads of quality information that you can download and use for your own good. But if you want to start making money, you need to work with a plan called the power of 4, the power of stability. You need to work with 4 people. Don't just pick any 4. Make sure that you carefully select your 4 quality people that can duplicate. The power is in the ability to duplicate. The power is in the ability to bring 4. For each one brings 4, 4 bringing 4, 4 bringing 4. And then you'll be surprised at what you can do if you can invite 4 quality people. So once you upgrade to level 1, once you give somebody 2,000 naira, you'll be given a welcome package, digital marketing training on your dashboard, which you can download. You now have access to the savings, which is coming up, and then you can be involved in the e-commerce and the investment platform. Wow, this is massive. So that is you there, that fine guy. That is you there. You're on level 0. You got the link from somebody, and then you registered. You are there on level 0. Now, you're going to need to have a sponsor. That beautiful girl there, fair-let girl with a red top, she's your sponsor. She gave you the link, all right? And you've registered yourself on her link. She too, she has a sponsor, that man there with a suit. He too, he has a sponsor, that woman with a blue dress. And then that lady also has a 4th-generation sponsor. So generation 1, generation 2, generation 3, generation 4. Let's call this lady Jane. So now, for me to get to level 1, I will click on my upgrade. When I register, I'll go to click on upgrade. After your registration, go and click on upgrade. You see Jane's account number. You give Jane 2,000 naira. 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 2, The moment you put 2,000 into Jane's account, you're now a registered member. You get all those benefits I mentioned earlier. And then you're working with the power of 4. For your below, you bring 4 persons. You invite persons with your upgraded level 1 link. Now, these 4 persons, when they see your stuff, they're going to give you 2,000 naira each. If the 4 persons give you 2,000 naira each, what that means that you're going to receive 8,000 naira. You've got more than 100% of your money. So if 8,000 naira is your goal, you can walk away from the system. That's okay. I wanted to raise 8,000 naira. I've been crowdfunded by 4 people. Thank you very much. The way the system is designed is not designed to allow your 4 persons to be stranded. Now, if these 4 persons, also bring them, if you want to move to level 2, from the 8,000 you have made, you take 4,000. Click on upgrade. The Jane's sponsor, let's call him Joe. His account will appear, and then you pay him 4,000 naira. You credit his account with 4,000 naira. All right, so these 4 persons will invite 16 persons, that each one bringing 4. Now, when the 16 persons want to move to level 2, it is your account that will appear on their dashboard. Just like you gave somebody 4,000 naira, 16 people will also give you 4,000 naira each, amounting to 64,000 naira. 4,000 naira times 16 is 64,000 naira. If 64,000 naira is your goal, you can exit the program because, okay, I've crowdfunded, 16 people have given me 64,000 plus 8,000. That's a huge money. I'm good. But if you want more, then you click on upgrade and your generation upline, let's call her Rebecca. $8K to Rebecca, your 16 persons are supposed to bring 64 people. That's 16 times 4 each, that's 64. When these 64 people want to move to level 3, they're going to see your account number. Your account number will be on 64 people's dashboard, and each of them will give you 8,000 naira each. When you multiply 8,000 times 64, you're going to generate, whoa, sorry guys. All right. You're going to generate 512,000 naira. 512,000, and that is 8,000 times 64 people. 512,000 was your goal, you can exit the program. If not, you click on the last, let's say Hamed is his name. You click on, you see his account details, and you credit him with 16,000 naira, and then what you do is 256 people, when you got him by the 64 people, when the 256 people want to move to level 4, they'll see your account details and they're going to give you 16,000 naira each. What that means that you will get that money, 4,096,000 naira. This can happen in 1 month, this can happen in 2 months, this can happen in 2 weeks, this can happen in 1 week, depending on how fast you are. It can happen in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, but it can happen. That's with just one account. If you have more than one account, if you made 4 million from this one, you can make 4 million, that's about 12 million naira. So your total profit is that you're going to be making 4,680,000 naira in total from the system. Your upgrade costs, what that means, the money you gave to Jane, you gave to Joe, you gave to Rebecca, and you gave to Ahmed, is a total of 30,000 naira. And all you began was with 2,000 naira and 4 people that you invited to work on the team. Again, they say invites. It's not going to put a 2K and it will multiply by itself. You have to work with those 4 people and grow them to multiply. So you give 2,000 to your upline 1, give 4,000 to your upline 2, give 8,000 to your upline 3, give 16,000 to your upline 4. You're going to receive 8,000 from 4 people, 64,000 from 16 people, 512,000 from 64 people, and you're going to receive 4,096,000 from 256 people. That's how it works. So that's the cash flow. You have to give 4 people, and that's how the cash flow working together as a team. So when we did the analysis, we realized that all you simply need is just 4 people, your downlines, 4 people, and if these 4 people work together, all you need is 340 people. For maximum profit, you need 340 people in your team. And again, you don't have to bring them yourself. Make sure you work with your 4. Let your 4 bring their 4. People ask the question, what if I got to my 4? Do I need to bring others? Help your 4 to also to also benefit, because once they benefit, they'll be excited to also do the business for you. This thing is, you benefit from upgrades. Once you've gotten your 4, make sure you upgrade, because if you don't upgrade, they will not see you to give you money. So they also, when they also gotten their own 4, make sure they upgrade. This business is about upgrade. You get your money from upgrade. So the 4, when they've gotten their people, they should also upgrade. Encourage them to upgrade to level 2. Encourage them to upgrade to level 1, to the highest level, so that they can earn on time. All right, so that's basically that about now. How do you get your money? The way the system has been designed, it's been designed in such a way that you can, one of the greatest advantages of this business is that money is paid instantaneously by hand to you, or by directly to your bank account. You must make sure that when you receive money, you confirm payment before you upgrade the person. And also when you're making the payment, submit your details. Sometimes you may need to attach POP, proof of payment, to that person on the dashboard, so the person can see. Then you make sure you also call the person, tell the person, about to make this payment, please, this, blah, blah, blah. So you start with your dashboard, go to upgrade. So tomorrow morning by 9 a.m., I'll be doing a registration Zoom meeting, where those that want to sign up, those that have signed up, have issues, I will show you. You simply need to be particular about the way to go. Crowdfunding is a pathway to go. I'll take 5 questions from anybody here from the lecture I've taught you. This is my team. I'm looking for 20 people. I don't have up to 20 yet, interestingly. And this is the second day, because I'm actually screening. People. I don't want to work with anybody. I want to be able to work with 20 people. And I want us in the next 2 months to all make 4 million naira. And that is possible. All up to 20. So if you want to be among my team, all you simply have to do is, my phone number is 08187133153. 08187133153. Again, but I must be careful to say that if somebody invited you to come to this Zoom meeting, once you're done with this meeting, reach out to him. Ask the person to give you his referral link, and then sign up there. I'll still work with you, because almost everybody here that has signed up registered under me. So I'll still work with you, and then make effort to be in the WhatsApp class, so that tomorrow in the morning, I'll show you how to navigate around the website, and grow your team. I'll teach you. I'm committed to teaching you. Nobody will be a better upline than me. I'll teach you, I'll train you, I'll give you value. I'll teach you everything I know about this. Tomorrow, we'll talk about the 21st century model of business. We'll see why network marketing is important. Most of you say, is it not network marketing again? We'll show you how powerful network marketing can be, and how you can use it to change your life around. So now what you should do, I said it earlier in the WhatsApp group, please don't try to explain to anybody about the business. Maybe you can refer them to the website to read. But the best way to succeed in this business is to invite. The best way to succeed in this business is to invite. Don't start telling. You don't know enough to be able to explain. Most of them will discourage, they have come again, blah, 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 and then they don't know. Those that will start, abusing you and telling you that, it is not this, it is not that. Ask them for 2K, for 2,000 naira, you are abusing, you're saying, please don't even enter again. That's why I was selective. I was saying that rich people understand leverage. For 2,000 naira, you're making us like this. Have you not lost more than, and those people that even complain that, it's 2K, I cannot get my 2K. If you know how much they have invested in huge Ponzi schemes, in 100 million, 100,000, 200,000, and lost heavily, you'll be shocked at their thinking. Because one of the things that destroys people a lot is greed. One thing that destroys people in any business is greed. So start small. Start with 2,000 naira. Build a team. Understand the power of leverage. Start with 2K. Make your 8K. Grow it to business 64,000. Grow it to 512,000. Grow it to 4 million. E-cooperative is saying once you get 500,000, you now have money to invest. You can invest in, maybe some of you want to invest in Longreach or Norland or Greenwald or whichever, or GNLD, whichever platform you've been thinking how to do, how to raise money. Use this, get that money, go and invest in that. If you want to buy properties, use it, go and buy properties. You want to buy a car, you want to finish your building, to raise money, you want to pay children's school fees, use it to raise your children's school fees. All right, whatever it is you want to do, you can just build a network, build a community, make sure they're also earning. And I'll teach this tomorrow more at length. I'll open your mind, I'll open your eyes to this model, the 21st century model of business. I'll show you what people, again, money is a creation of man. So you need to study it and you get to enjoy what. So let me take questions. If you have any question, please go ahead and ask me. Now I'll take 5 questions. Somebody's saying network is very bad here. So sorry. I'm off and off. So sorry. Odrak is saying loud and clear. So go ahead. Ask me 5 questions. Put on your volume and let me hear your questions. Go. Okay, if my sponsor receives money and refuses to update me on the platform, what should I do? Go to support system, click on support and make your complaints. I'm sure in less than 24 hours, the person will either be contacted by the company or be banned or be deleted and you will be upgraded. So if you do that, the person will be banned, upgraded. So call the person, make effort to copy nice your uplines, okay? And keep your phone, use the phone that you know that you respond to, and you'll be fine. All right, are we taking more questions? That's the first question as a chat. Any question, any contribution? Any question or contribution?
Hello, sir.
Yes, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening, go ahead.
Okay, my name is Fred.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in Lagos.
Beautiful. Have you registered?
Hello?
Have you registered?
Sir? No, I've not, but I will do that now. After now, I will register.
Who invited you?
Sir, you are the one that sent me the link.
Oh, fantastic. So do it and reach out to me. I will guide you. Tomorrow I will have a registration session so I can show you how to register. All right. What questions do you have?
But can I register? Can I register not tonight?
Yes, you can register tonight. Yes, you can register tonight. You can register tonight.
I want to register tonight. I want to register tonight, then transfer the money to you. Because at that time, by tomorrow, that time you are selected.
That is if I will appear. I don't know if I will appear. I don't know if I will appear in your account, but if you see my name, fine, because I've filled up my form, I've filled up my 15 already. So just try. I'm sure my name might appear or may not appear. Whoever appears, pay the person, get upgraded, and then make the person upgrade, call the person, let the person upgrade you, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Okay? I'm working with you.
I wanted to come. I wanted to come directly on. I've not registered on the site, but I will do that after this training.
Okay. If you do that, you're fine. If there's no, I think I'm among the first person that registered.
So the network is bad. I can't hear you.
Okay, just go ahead and do it and read back to me.
Hello, sir.
Right, Frederick, get back to me once you're done.
Okay. But yes, I have a little question, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So just like that was earlier May this year. All right.
Go ahead.
So a similar platform came up, and here in Lagos, though this one was practically everything was online. So a similar platform.
Can we talk about our platform? Can we talk about? I cannot give you answers for somebody else's platform. I can't give you. I don't have answers. I don't even know the platform. Let's talk about. Thank God you're part of this training. Let's talk about what we're doing here. Let's talk about what we're doing here.
Sir.
Let's talk about the challenges. When we face challenges here, I will explain about the challenges. When we talk about, this is a challenge, restriction, hey, I can answer. But when you ask me about a similar, I don't know about a similar. I just joined this one. Yes, this one yesterday. I joined it yesterday, and they have those. So let's work with this one.
Then.
Okay.
If that be the case, you have answered the question then.
Yes, please. Let's work with this one. If you have challenges, let me know about this one. I will try my best to. I'm involved. I'll make sure that we give you. And again, remember, just start with your 2K. Don't do more than 2K, and work with that.
Okay, I will. Whatever be the hitches I have, I will relay back to you, sir.
No problem.
Okay.
Let me hear some more. Let me hear some more people. The third person, go ahead. Yes, third person. Your mic is bad. I don't know what the problem is. Maybe your network.
Sir, can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, I don't know how to invite my prospects.
Okay. Tomorrow there's a link. There's a link on your dashboard. You can copy. Tomorrow by 9 a.m. Reach out to me on WhatsApp. Let me help you. I'll navigate everybody tomorrow. I'll teach you how to do that tomorrow. But you can. It's not difficult. You cannot invite people until you have upgraded. You need to upgrade to level 1, get confirmed. Then you can now click on and then invite people. Please don't invite until you've made your payment of 2K. Don't invite until you've contributed 2K to somebody.
Yes.
Please don't be in a hurry.
Okay, I will try to do that
All
by tomorrow.
All right.
I try to do that by tomorrow, sir. Thank
No
you.
problem. I'm with you tomorrow. All right. Who else again?
Hello.
evening, sir.
Go ahead, sir.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening to you.
Good evening. Please, I have a challenge.
What's the challenge, sir?
I saw
My
somebody
challenge
going
is
out.
that
What is you?
I was supposed to make payment to someone that invited me, and that was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I made the payment.
The training. Zoom.
Hello, sir.
I'm listening to you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I made the payments, but the challenge is that they put someone else for me to make the payment to, not the person that invited me, that gave
No,
me
the person that now the problem could be that the person that invited you has not upgraded to level 1. The person that invited you, that's why I said, don't share your link until you have upgraded to level. The person that invited you,
the person has upgraded.
I don't think he has upgraded. He may have upgraded after. I don't think he has. If he has upgraded to level 1, your name will. It is his name that will appear. Usually, that's one reason. Number two reason could be that he has already filled up. He has filled up his 4. He has filled up his first level with 4. If he sends you his link again, it is not his number. That is not his own account that will appear. One of the 4 people that have filled up in his 4 are the ones that will appear. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I understand.
Two reasons could be that number 1, he has not upgraded. 2 is that he has filled up his 4. So is the people that is the 4 persons on his ground that is appearing that you have to pay to, it could be strange. Okay, so you pay to that person, and then the person that you pay to will upgrade you. The person that will upgrade you. And then when he wants to, he will now receive 4,000 naira from you. You're giving one person 2K, then he will receive 4K when you want to move to level 2. He will now receive 4,000 instead of that 2K. He will receive 4,000 when you want to move to level 2. So that's the situation. Now, somebody is asking a very, very important question about how does the company make money? I think that's a very good question. It says, if the money that are crowdfunded are given to members, how does the company make their income? The company has has investment. The company has e-commerce. The company has investment. So right now, they're looking for you to benefit. Facebook make money. Facebook wanted you to come and benefit first. Once you have benefited enough, you will now want to do, at least a large percentage of you want to do other things with them. You would want to, save with them. They have a savings plan that you can save every day for 3 months, every day for 1 year. That money that you save, they'll use it to do investment. All right. Okay. So they have a savings plan. They have a savings package. They also have an e-commerce package where they can serve as a middleman between the buyer and the seller, and they get a commission from you. And even the crowdfunding products, they have products they are also going to sell and introduce. Then they pay attention. Now, when you pay your 2K and you click on the learning materials, you download learning materials and you watch, there are products that they sell to you in the learning materials. If you listen to a particular audio or you download and you like it, there are certain products they will sell to you, which they will also make profit from. So they're working with numbers. This is the first package out, and when they get crowd and make money, they'll move from there. So does that make sense to you? All right. So that answers that question. Any other question before we call it a wrap? All right. So Tomorrow,
90 days to make 4 million.
90 days to make 4 million. Okay, no wahala. 90 days to make 4 million. That's great. So let us see ourselves. Please, the power you have is your ability to invite people. Make effort to invite. Let's do it again tomorrow. I want us to reach 100 people in this Zoom. We're just doing 33, 34. It's not good. We should do 100 people on this Zoom meeting. And I'm sure that when we do that, we will succeed. Thank you guys for showing up today. I'm going to go back to the WhatsApp group again and put some final thoughts and remarks, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the blast. We're going to be going ahead to talk about a few things. And I'll also be hosting somebody on the first day that you don't want to miss, someone that will blow our minds with information that will help us achieve. This year is your year. God bless you, and thank you very much.